Hello guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Vadim and I'm a beginner day trader. Today's day number 150 and unfortunately today is the second day in a row red day recap, and today my account is down a lot again, a bit less than yesterday but more percentage wise. Today my account is down by $270.05 or 7.92%. So I want to talk about what happened today and what went wrong. So if you remember my recap from yesterday, I did trade DRCT and VERO. So both trades were without news. So DRCT was a stock that I made $39 on, and on VERO I lost like $317 on a big position. Later, the stock announced a delisting from Nasdaq and it dropped very quickly, $3 in 10-second candle. Very crazy. So today I came prepared that I'm gonna be trading a stock with fresh news. So when I sat down in front of my computer, I did see multiple stocks, but they were not with news, so I decided not to trade them. One of them was IOTR, and can't remember the second one, but I decided not to trade the stock and wait for a stock with fresh news. So this is what I did. I was waiting patiently, didn't trade anything that was hitting the scanner until I saw on top gapper scanner SOPA climbing on the scanner. I did see red flame open the stock, did see we had news. SOPA already traded before, and I decided to jump on the stock with big position. So I decided to jump with 500 shares, and almost immediately I was down $50 on this trade. Then quickly I was down 60, 70, and I'm selling, and my first trade was minus $95 loser. So this was my first trade. And I have this signal on high of the day momentum scanner, and for some reason I was thinking that I'm trading SOPA because it already hit high of the day momentum scanner, but SOPA actually never hit, and this was one of my biggest mistake today, because I mistaken SOPA with NITO. And the moment I took a trade at SOPA, actually NITO started hitting high of the day momentum scanner. And this was my big mistake. So I'm selling my first 500 shares with a loss of $95. And the reason why I sold it, because I noticed on the left side that NITO has news, similar price range as SOPA, and I'm trying to get out from SOPA and move to the next gapper. And the stock is not tradable on Charles Schwab. I got a rejection. Then I'm trying to see if I wasn't able to buy the stock just because I didn't have enough buying power. I'm trying to buy one share, and again I'm getting this rejection from Charles Schwab. So I'm really frustrated, and I'm going back to SOPA and buying a huge position. And this was very wrong move, because I am starting losing money on my second trade. And this was a big mistake. First of all, jumping on SOPA without waiting until this stock will hit the scanner multiple times, and I didn't give the stock time to fail, and unfortunately it failed on me on my two of my trades. So let me show you these trades on the chart. And as you can see, this is a chart on SOPA. And unfortunately, again, today I missed a move on SXTP, 200% on a day. I missed a move on CMCT, also was around 100%. I missed a move on HCTI. So I missed a lot today, just because I guess even though I follow one of my rules is trading a stock with fresh news, I wasn't patient enough to actually wait until the stock will show that it can move and it can actually hold the level where it moved and push higher. So this was my mistake, and I got smoked today on 2 of my trades. So the stock is squeezing, and I think on the first trade I'm getting in around, possibly around this area, 260. Yeah, I think around 260 or 262. And as I said, as the stock goes down, I'm selling around 240. So I lost 20 cents, around 20 cents on my first trade. And being frustrated with not with a loser actually. I think the frustration was because I wasn't able to get into an ITO. I'm jumping back to SOPA with huge position, 880 shares. And actually I'm adding to a loser, which is always bad, as I did yesterday. And on this trade, at some point I was down $317 on a day. We had this consolidation on SOPA. I made a trend line. I'm gonna try to show it to you. And I was thinking that once we break to $27 level, we will actually go much higher, possibly to 41, and then to, next resistance level to 54 and to the high of the day. So this was my idea, but again, as I said, stock actually never hit the high of the day momentum scanner. This was a problem. So this is what I was looking at, and as you can see, this flag is a bear flag, and it's very bad to be in. And I did give a stock lots of time to possibly break this level of first of all, it was 227, we broke it, but we never were able to push through 229. 229 was the high, and as we broke here on this candle and moved lower, I decided to sell, and I sold at 223, right at the 200 EMA, because I knew that once flag is broken, we can just continue going down, and who knows, maybe down below $2. So I decided to get out, and unfortunately I got out on this candle on 5-minute chart. I remember it. So was looking at this one, it didn't look good, so it wasn't able to push higher, as I said. So this is when I got out, and I'm glad I did. I got out at 223, and as you can see, it dropped to 214, then even to 12, and I think it was to 11 at some point. Yeah, to 10. To 11 to 10 was in this area. So I'm glad I sold. Still was holding my loser for a long time, and lost around 20 cents on my second position. So finishing my day red, and again, just because I wasn't patient to wait until CMCT will start hitting the scanner multiple times, as XTP was moving higher, missed everything. And what I'm gonna do today differently, I wanna actually change a layout of my day trade dash. And the reason I wanna change it just in this area, because I'm keep looking in this area around 13-14% when I have this open on my computer. I can actually see, I guess, close to 10% mark. So I'm gonna change it so that I'm not gonna be seeing movers around 12, 13, 14%, and I'm not gonna be distracted by these movers. But instead I wanna focus on, and I wanna drag it lower, so I can see only movers around 20, 25, 27 at least percent before considering trading it. Something like this. I would love to have this high of the day momentum is being bigger, and this part smaller, so I can see, as you can see, 27%, 50%. So this is what I want to focus on, and I'm gonna adjust this stop gapper scanner for tomorrow trading. So let me show you these trades in a trader view, and as you can see, it actually looks very, very bad. So in the area where the stock went up to $2.29, I thought we can squeeze higher. I was down at the moment $228 on a day. Did not sell it because I thought we can squeeze and we can move straight to 234, then to 241. I did not sell it, but as the flag was broken, I decided to sell it. So this is the first trade on SOP, very quick trade, in and out, as you can see, basically in a minute. Getting in at 257, out at 238. So this is the first trade, and as you can see, we had lots of top and tails. I ignore it, and this was my big mistake. The second trade I took on the same stock few minutes later, as I said, just because I wasn't able to trade an ITO, and decided to trade this instead, and was aiding, as you can see, on the bottom. Very bad. I aided here, I think around probably, I would say, 80 shares. And as you can see, even on this ad, I lost money. I lost money on the ad. So heavily I bought here, thinking that we're gonna push higher. We're breaking lower. Instead of selling at this area, I'm actually aiding. This was bad. And this is when I sold all of 880 shares. It was close to 200 MA. So this is my day. I'm gonna make adjustments for tomorrow. Yeah, this is very unfortunate. This is the end of the month, and I wasn't patient today as well. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. And remember, trading is very risky, and my today's results are typical because most of the day traders lose money in the stock market. Thank you so much for watching, and right now I'm gonna show you these trades in a pre-market session. SOPA on the scanner. I'm trying to buy SOPA. Can I buy SOPA? I don't understand what's happening. Ah, that's why. $24, 21% on the day SOPA. Bought 500 shares on SOPA. Currently 16% on a day. The high was around at 295 on SOPA. Nita also on the scanner.
selling SOPA, moving to NITA. NITA is not tradable. Why is that? I don't understand. It's not tradable on Schwab. Look at this. Don't like that. Maybe I put something wrong. Let me buy one share. Try to buy one share. No, it's not tradable. Yeah. That sucks. Especially that I lost on SOPA. Lost on SOPA $100. I'll see if it's gonna move higher. NITA is 50% on a day, SOPA is only 11%. We got big top and tail on SOPA. I'm buying SOPA again. I bought 500 shares on SOPA as we broke VWAP. Not adding anything here. We need to break 254. If we break 2, how much was it? 254. I'm gonna add 250 on the US, 249. Looking for the break of 254. I'm gonna buy now as it moves higher. Edit another 100 shares. On SOPA, can we pass this 254 level? 250 on the ask. To 48 on the ask. I'm gonna add here on the bottom edit heavily on it. On this drop. Average cost of 43. I need to break to 37. Then to 41. finally decides to move a bit higher. We'll see if it passes to 41 level. High 224 on this candle. To 24 on the ask. Can we move to 225? This is very important level. 225 on the ask. We're not quite breaking. 226 on the ask. We're moving higher, nice. We'll see if we will get resolution to 241. Two 27 was the high on a 5-minute chart. 224, back to 221, 222. Passing. I hope I will pass through 227. Now it's 226. 227 was the high of the previous red candle on 5-minute chart. So if we will pass 227, it will be first candle to make a new high. To 25 right now. To 26. Are we moving higher? No. 227 is still a level to watch. To 25. 225 on the ask. Come on, pass 227. 227 now on the ask. We'll see if we will break it. Then we can move to 235 and then to 241. And that's gonna be a different story. 226 on the ask. We break into 27, nice first candle to make a new high. Was it a false breakout? That's already looking terrible. We'll see if it's gonna hold this level, but it broke. Was it a bear trap? I hope so. The 25 on the ask. Looks like it's trying to break again this level of $2.27. Okay, we're moving higher. Can we move to 228, 229, 227 on the ask? 227. This is a big level to watch. Yeah, I think we're moving higher. Have this nice big green candle. We'll see if it can hold and it can move up. Very, very important level. So then we can move to 234 if we can break it. SXTP is moving higher. We have lots of stocks on the scanner. I just chose today wrong one. SXTP, look at this, already 139% on the day. 228 on the ask on SOPA. Can we move to 234? 228 still on the ask. 228. Cannot break this level, lots of sellers. To 27 on the ask. Back to 228. Just can't squeeze. To 28 again on the ask. Okay, we're moving higher to 28 on the beat now. That's good. 229 on the ask. Can we move to 234? To 28 on the ask. Couldn't move past these levels. Have a nice room right now from 228 to 234, and then from 234 to 241. Decent room to view up. I don't know, but again, it's only 4% on the day, that's why. sold. Well, this is very unfortunate. Another similar big red day, down $270.05 on one stock. Decided to trade today's SOPA, and this was my mistake. I did try to trade. Look at this. What is it? EGHAR moving, but no volume. I tried to trade today NITA and was unable to get in. Charles Schwab does not allow to trade it. So lost $100 on my first trade on SOPA, then lost more, and this is my day. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. And remember, trading is very risky, as you can see today, and my results today are typical because most of the day traders lose money in the stock market. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.